Hey everybody, it's Luke with Figure Me Out. Today we've got something a little different here. A little different to me because most of my Marvel Legends I buy locally. I either get them from Z's Comic Lair, or I get them from DorksideToys.com, which is actually close to where I'm at. But this one is a GameStop exclusive. Some of you may have heard of GameStop. It's a little store that we have here in town. But it's a GameStop exclusive Spider-Man from the Spider-Man video game, which... full disclosure, I have not played. I've heard it's really good. My wife got it for me for Christmas, and it's not Christmas yet, so that's where we are with that. But anyway, taking a look at the package, it is kind of neat. It's kind of different, so I want to kind of showcase that a little bit more than normal. I've got the Game Reverse with the little directional pad. That's kind of fun. I've got that on the side. On either side, we've got the same box art. It's that Spider-Man. On the top, there's no... spider logo on the top, which I thought was kind of interesting. And then on the back, we've got some shots from the game itself. There's a little read-up on there. If you want to read that, go ahead and give it a pause. We just got some more legalese kind of stuff down there. And then the price on the bottom, which actually is not the price that I got this for. Somehow I got it for $17. I didn't pre-order it. I just kind of showed up today, and that was the price. So I don't know if they're on sale right now for Black Friday. It is Black Friday when I'm recording this, by the way. But hey, check your GameStops, because that's the only place you're going to get this. But let's go ahead and crack this thing open and get into a review of it. And here he is out of the box. And first off, speaking of the box, I left it up here for a reason. I wanted to show you, this box is actually different than most of the Legends boxes that we get. Actually, because I thought it felt weird from the package. Whenever I took it out, I found out that there's no plastic in the front of this box. It's completely empty. The plastic is actually over the front of the figure. It's an extra little piece, which I thought was interesting. It's the first time I've seen Legends do that. So I wanted to hold on to the box and show you guys that. So looking at Spider-Man himself here, we got him out of the box, and mine's very clean. I like it a lot. The paint on it looks good. Taking a look at that head sculpt a little closer, I'm pretty sure this is the Captain, or the Spider UK, not Captain Britain, the Spider UK head that's on here. And this body we've seen a couple times. It's the same one that came on Silver Surfer. It also came on that Deadpool earlier this year that I really enjoyed. And I like this body a lot. I love it. I think that it fits Spider-Man. It's got the all the articulation you want with that, and I think it does look really good. Looking at the paint there, mine continues all the way. If I kind of push on it, the paint doesn't go up any higher. But at the same time, you got to push, and it doesn't really want to go that far anyways. It's not designed to go that far. And whenever you lean back, the same thing. The Spider logo is painted all the way through, which I really like. That continues on the hands. The whole white paint is very just neatly applied. Looks really good. Focus here. Yeah, it just looks really good throughout. You can see, and then there's a little bit on the feet as well. So just all around, a lot of paint on this figure. Whole lot of paint, because that's painted. The white's painted, obviously. It's layers upon layers, and it looks really good. And so looking at our articulation here, we've got some pretty good articulation. He looks up all the way, looks down all the way. It does look side to side, and then there's the slightest amount of pivot in that neck. Not really a whole lot there, but that's okay. At the shoulders, the arms go out that far, a little bit further actually. So they go up really good. They do rotate all the way around. Biceps swivel, double jointed elbows, and the wrists are hinged and swivel to go down and up. And there also is that butterfly joint. Can get you all the way back and all the way forward. That's a really good joint right there, especially in Spider-Man to have. You really want that. He does click back about one click. He clicks forward a couple clicks. He's got a waist rotation. He's got legs that move out to the front that far. They move back maybe just a little bit. They move out, not so much. We do have an upper thigh swivel. We've got a double jointed knee that goes all the way in, and then at the ankles, oh, we got a boot cut, excuse me. Almost forgot the boot cut. Love the boot cut. And then we've got ankles that go down, they go up, And they've got a crazy ankle rocker pivot. And I just realized we never really talked accessories. My fault. So the accessories he comes with, he does come with two sets of alternate hand, or one set of alternate hands, 2 hands total. And they're just the whipping hands. And he comes with these web bits. I'm pretty sure that these were first with the House of M Spider-Man from the SP/DR Build-A-Figure wave. And looking at them, they're really nice. They've got the, they look like web. They've got the hook on this one end, and they've got the kind of grabber on this end. This end is closed off, and it actually does fit really well if you want to like put a foot in there or something. It's like a hold. That works really well. You can also take that and just pop it around the wrist, and it holds them up pretty well. And you could take this end and hook it to, you know, the cord on your ceiling fan or something, if you so chose. Here he is next to a couple other figures that use that same body. We got Silver Surfer on the right there, and then that Deadpool. And like I said, this is all three the same body. I really like that body mold. I feel like it's a good in-between. You know, he's a little bit beefier than maybe most Spider-Man figures, but I feel like it works for that PlayStation Spider-Man. I have not played the game yet, but just from looking at it, this does look like it fits in with that character. Here he is next to a few other Spider-Men, and as you can see, Spider UK right here. I'm pretty sure these two share the same head. If you look at it closer, it looks like it may be painted a little different, but I'm pretty sure it's the same head. I just remember because that Spider UK had a really thick jaw, and I feel like this one has a really thick jaw too. Because normally Spider-Man's got kind of more of a pointed jaw, but it feels thicker on this one. I think it's the same head sculpt. Anyway, so we got that. We got next to my favorite Spider-Man right here. Hobie Brown? I think it's Hobie Brown, Spider-Punk. And then we also have the Vintage Wave Pizza Spider-Man. They're on the right. And as you can see, this guy is definitely a little bit stockier than your average Vintage Wave Spider-Man. I feel like this is like the Spider-Man standard. And he's definitely beefier. So that's good. But he fits in more with that Spider UK, which this is not the same body, but it's a similar one. I don't know. I can't remember which body this Spider UK is on, but it's about the same size. This is like the precursor to this, is what it feels like. Because this one doesn't have the butterfly joints, but this one does. But they're about the same size otherwise. And that's it. That's our Spider-Man PlayStation 4 GameStop exclusive Spider-Man action figure review. And gotta say, I really like this figure. As far as if he's going to go on the shelf or in a bin or on the coffee table, this guy's been sitting on my coffee table for a couple days now. So that's my rating on him. He is a coffee table figure like most Spider-Mans will be. I'm a little biased because I love me some Spider-Man. But that's where we're at. Whoa. If you ever want to know what it looked like to get whipped, this is it. So hit that like button, hit subscribe, check out my other videos, and we got the AIM Soldiers coming up later on this week. So be on the lookout for that. And hopefully we'll see you soon. In the meantime, keep trying to figure me out.